Hello friends, greetings. So as you all know, the year 2023 was a great year for Indian aviation. A lot of happenings in 2023 happened and which created a record. So as you already know, in 2023 Indian domestic carriers were able to carry 1520 plus lakh passengers in the entire year, so which was a growth of 23.36%, friends. So very important year for Indian aviation, and Indian aviation is surging really well. And today we are going to see the performance of all domestic carriers in January 24. So before I go into the January 24, I just want to brief you on what happened, what were the high points and the low points of the year 2023, friends. So as we go here, domestic airline performance 2024 January. So before that, friends, I just want to brief you on what happened, what were the highlighting points or the low points in the year 2023. The high points in 2023 were record passengers. As you have already seen, there was a record passenger load in 2023, which is good news for Indian aviation. It means a lot of passengers are trying to fly and they are going to use this mode of transportation very well. And since we are already touching 149 airports, so which is a good news for Indian aviation, it means the growth is visible. As soon as we increase the airports, the passenger loads is going to increase, and the dependability on passenger flying on aircraft is going to grow. Second, we saw a record aircraft orders by the Indian operators. As you already know that Indigo has already put an order of 500 plus aircrafts. Air India has already put an aircraft order of 470 aircrafts. Akasa Air has already put a 3-digit order. So as far as the orders are concerned, more than 1,000 aircrafts have been ordered by the Indian aviation operators. So which is a good news. So it means there's a robust growth going to happen in coming days, and the participation level by the operators and the civil aviation fraternity friends is going to really increase. So that is a good news. So as far as we saw the Indigo fleet size cross 300 plus aircrafts, which was also a very highlighting point as far as the 2023 year is concerned. One more important information, that Air Asia and Air India Express merger took place, and which is going to combine both the airlines. So a good arrangement between the two airlines, and which is really going to put them in the forefront in coming days. So another important point, which is that the boosting of operation and capacity. So since we have a good operational viability now, and capacity increase is also going to be visible. So these were the high points of the 2023. As far as the low points are concerned, there was a time when grounding of more than 40 Indigo aircraft took place because of their engine issues. So this was one of the low points. Go Air insolvency issue, that was another low point in 2023. SpiceJet mix match. Initially they were having a financial trouble. Now the finance is being infused. So there was a mix and match for this airline. And secondly, another low point was the Akasa pilot issue. So this was also one of the low points in the 2023. And the last was the ATF price issue. So ATF price issue is going to be a big challenge in 2024. So this needs to be addressed. So friends, as far as the performance is concerned, if we compare January 24 versus December 23, so the passengers carried in January 24 was 131.30 lakhs. So this figure was in January 24, friends, which was quite higher than to compare in comparison to the year 2023. In January 23 it was 125.42 lakhs. So there was a growth of 4.69%. But if we compare it with December 23, so in December 23 we had a good passenger load that was 137.98 lakhs. So as far as the December 23 is concerned, January had a lower passenger load, but if you compare it year to year, so we can say yes, there was a growth. So this was another, this is another performance parameter in the January 24 is concerned. So friends, as far as the load factor is concerned, the highest load factor, it was carried by Vistara in January 24. The percentage has been 94.2%. So Vistara is on the highest level. As far as December 23 is concerned, in December 23, Akasa Air was touching 93.9%. So in January 24, Vistara is in a better position. So this is as far as the load factor is concerned, friends. So now we move to cancellation rate, friends. So as far as the cancellation rate is concerned, in January 24, the cancellation rate was 3.67%, while as in December 23, it was 1.28%, which signifies that in January 24, the cancellation rate was higher, although the passenger load was lesser than December 23, but the cancellation rate was higher. Obviously, there must be relevant reasons for that, which we'll be going through in the next lot. So as far as major cancellation indicators, what were the major cancellation indicators? So friends, firstly, weather. In January 24, 82.8% was related to weather, while as in December 23, it was 64.9%. So weather was a major issue in January 24, friends. So next is the miscellaneous. What were the miscellaneous reasons of the cancellation? In January 24, it was 10.2%, while as in December 23, it was 2.7%. So again, the miscellaneous part was more in January 24 in comparison to December 23. As far as the technical issues are concerned resulting to cancellation, so in January 24, we had 4.1%. The performance, and in December 23 it was 9.4%. So it means in January 24 the technical issues were lesser than December 23, friends. So now moving to market share, friends. As far as the market share is concerned, passenger carried. So in the January month 2024, the highest one was carried by Indigo, a record 79.9 lakh passengers out of total 131.30 lakh passengers. So friends, Indigo carried the maximum passenger as far as the Indian operators are concerned. For domestic operation, they carried 79.9 lakh passengers in January. As far as December 23 was concerned, in December 23, Indigo was able to carry 85.26 lakh passengers out of total of 137.98 lakh passengers. So this was the market share performance of the highest operator, so which goes to Indigo. So Indigo carried the maximum number of passengers, friends. So as far as the market share is concerned, in January, Indigo was the highest in the market, and their market share was 60.2%. While as in December, their market share was 61.8%. So as far as the market share is concerned, it was lower than their December performance. So friends, here we are just talking about the domestic operation, not about international operation. So now friends, moving to passenger complaints. In January 2024, we had a passenger complaints of 732 complaints, which is as far as the percentage is concerned is 0.56%, which is quite marginal. And in December 2023, the passenger complaints were 712, so the percentage was 0.52%. So in January, you can say the passenger complaints were more than in December 23, but quite marginal as far as the figures are concerned. So next we move to the major reason. What was the major reason of complaints, you can say? So we will do a comparison between January and 24 and December 23. So friends, as far as the January 24 is concerned, the flight problems was roughly 55 or 54.8%, while as in December it was 61.8%. So you can say in January 24 there was a good improvement as far as the flight problems were concerned. Now moving to baggage. So as far as the baggage is concerned, there was a the percentage of complaint related to baggage was 10.4%, while as in December 23 it was 11.9%. So again, you can see in January the performance was, as far as the baggage is concerned, was better than the previous month, that is December 23. As far as the refunds were concerned, the refund passenger complaints relevant to refunds were 17.8%, while as in December 23 it was 12.8%. So as far as the refund is concerned, so refund complaints were more in January 24, which is significant because a lot of cancellations happened in January 24. So this may be the reason. So now friends, moving to OTP. OTP at the 4 metros like Bangalore, Delhi, Hyderabad, Mumbai. So the OTP at these 4 metros was below 80%. So and Akasa was the highest performer as they touched 71.8%. So as far as the OTP at the metros is concerned, it was below 80%. So now what was the major reasons of delay, friends? So the major reason of delay in comparison to December and January. So as far as the reactionary delays is concerned, in January 24 it was 63% and in December it was 66%. ATC delays were 14% in January 24, while as in December 23 it was 13%. Weather was 6% in January 24 and in December 23 it was 4%. Aircraft related reasons were 2% in January 24, while as in December 23 it was 2%. So equal number, equal figure. As far as the operation is concerned, it was 8% in January 24 and in December it was 23. So in December 23 it was 8%. So again the number was equal. So friends, as far as the highest fare bucket was concerned, in January 24 Delhi to Srinagar was 2.4%. In January 24, which was the highest, and in December 23 it was Delhi to Leh, which was 5.10%. As far as the revenue is concerned, the revenue in January 24 was highest on Delhi Leh sector, which was 4.96%, and in December 23 Delhi to Leh was approximately 12.98%. So as far as the bucket is concerned, December 23 was higher than the January 24. So friends, as far as the monthly packs affected by due various reasons, and we'll compare with January 24 and December 23. So as far as the denied boarding is concerned, in January the denied boarding was 1374 and in December it was 1935. So you can say there was an improvement in denied boarding. So in January 24 the denied boarding was lesser than December 23. So as far as the cancellation is concerned, in January 24 the cancellations were 68,352, while as in December the cancellations were 35,382. So as far as the cancellation is concerned, in January we had more cancellation than in December 23. As far as the delay more than 2 hours is concerned, in January 24 we had 4,82,505, delays, while as in December 23 we had 3,64,947 delays. So as far as the delays is concerned, in January 24 the delays were more. But as far as PAX compensation is concerned, PAX compensation is done based on the civil aviation requirement, which must have been done by the concerned airline. So friends, now moving to PAX seat factor, passenger seat factor. The highest passenger seat factor in January 24 was, SpiceJet had the highest passenger seat factor, which was 93.7%, while as in December 23 it was Akasa Air with 93.9%. So as far as the passenger seat factor is concerned, SpiceJet had the highest figure among the competitive airline. So as I already told you earlier, friends, the passengers carried in between January to December 23 in 2023 was 1520 plus lakhs, and in 2022 it was 1232 lakhs. So which means in the year 2023 the percentage was 23.36% higher than the previous year. So which is good news. As far as the year 2024 is concerned, friends, you must be already knowing that it has been announced by IATA that in the year 2024, 4.7 billion passengers are expected to fly worldwide. So that is a good news. And in the last, as far as the cargo is concerned, the cargo carried in December 23 was 63,714 tons, and between January to December 23, the cargo which was carried was 7,40,400 tons. So this is the figure of the cargo for January. The figures haven't come. So as whenever the figures come, we'll just share with you. So friends, this is all for the day as far as the performance of domestic airline for the year 2024 January is concerned. So this was a brief. So this is just awareness information, and thank you so much for hearing us.